Kinda Funny Studios is brought to you by Deus Ex Mankind Divided, now available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This new, critically acclaimed entry into the Deus Ex universe once again has players taking on the role of Adam Jensen with an all-new arsenal of state-of-the-art weapons and augmentation. See what all the excitement is about at DeusEx.com. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameOverGreggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hello.
No, we're clapping for you. We're clapping for you.
Clap for Kevin.
Clap for Kevin as well.
Kevin took the brunt of my ire on this entire project.
If, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the MP3, you have fucked up and are missing the first GameOverGreggy show in Kinda Funny Studios, this brand new, amazing set that Nick, Kevin, your brother, all pulled together with the help of many of your brother's staff people. But
yeah, and with the help of you guys as well. I mean, like, you guys making some creative choices and whatnot. But yeah, this has been a fun endeavor, and it actually turned out like everything we do,
awesome.
Way better than I thought it's going to be.
No, yeah, this
like,
is
everything
amazing.
we do, I'm like, it's going to be just a garbage truck.
I can't. Well, we have a confidence monitor. I can't get over how good
I know,
it looks,
it's
how
wild,
crazy
right?
it looks. Yeah, it's wild on E. Some would say.
And we're still learning. I will say that we've
sure.
This is not the first thing we've shot. This is the first GameOverGreggy show we've shot here. But yesterday we shot P.S. I Love You, and we've got some technical hurdles. There's a little bit of a setup.
The crosshairs on everything.
There's a crosshairs on every shot.
Look at that stuff, though. It's a whole new look.
It's a whole new look.
Look at the logo.
I mean,
it's a new logo.
That's the whole point, though, is like we wanted to make sure that you understand, ladies and gentlemen, because obviously if you're watching this, you're a best friend. You've been a best friend for a long time. We want you to know that nothing is changing. It will still be as terrible as always.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter how much production value is behind it. We'll leave the crosshairs on. We'll be idiots. We'll yell at Kevin. Something will break.
Right.
More importantly than that, thank you for helping make all this happen, man. This is so cool.
Right?
Like, when you think about where we came from, just sitting on at the kitchen table out in your, like, living room.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Sure.
So now we have a video wall behind us that we can put anything we want on it.
Right.
What?
So Kevin, punch up a giant photo Portillo. Just kidding. We're not that good at it. We're not that good at the video wall. Yeah,
I can do that real quick if you want me to.
No, don't. Okay. I don't want you to go do that. I understand you could, but you don't need to do it right now.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. You said, like you got something.
I was gonna say something.
I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee right now.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Over here, the Pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
It's good to be here with you today. Thanks for having
me
me
here with you. It's a pleasure. I'm always happy to have you in any way, anywhere around my
I haven't
mouth.
worn shoes during this show in a long time.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that.
You don't have to wear
Everything's different
shoes.
now.
Let's all take our shoes off.
No, I mean, it's
Well, there could be screws all over this place. There could be nails and
I
screws.
swept yesterday, and then I screwed a bunch of stuff in. Not a big deal.
Dude, the broom.
You
is
were
my
favorite
like part of the
you wanna
entire
see it?
office.
Should we show people
bring
the
him the
broom?
because it's such a median
Hundreds of
category.
thousands of dollars poured into this place, and it's the broom that you're all
It's
about.
so nice. It's such, you gotta feel
Get up
the
there,
broom.
shit. Oh wow.
Can I
It's
touch
got
it?
a
You doing
handle
some Harry
on
Potter
it.
stuff? What the hell?
I see the thing about the broom
it's
is that
rubbery.
it's got a lot of heft and weight to it.
Yeah.
It's a great bro. Like I can tell you spent money on the broom.
There's a half a zip tie he's getting rid of, he said.
You just swooped it away.
I just got it away. It's gone.
Now
Never
it's
see it
cleaner.
again.
No,
But
it's
everything
all
else is
nice.
pretty cool too. But the broom, I feel like, is
Key.
really. I mean, when I walked in here, I had not stepped foot in this place until yesterday since May, and
There was nothing in here then.
yeah, we were here specifically to rehearse for Kinda Funny Live too, and
We gotta put that video up some point.
and I was blown away. I knew it was gonna be great. I really did. I mean, it's honestly like everyone's like, well, this is kind of what I expected. I expected that they were gonna come through with something very special and something very unique, and
you guys have.
and it's really cool. It's quite daunting actually, because like, and I was thinking about that today when we were actually sitting at the desk yesterday for the first time. I was telling Greg, I hadn't felt so productive in a long time, because I'm going. It was like when I used to work at IGN and I would actually go in at like 8 or 8:30 and then
Right.
like do all my, like answer just a shit ton of email until like before anyone even came into the office. I felt a similar way where I was like, well, I'm here with a purpose. You know?
Yeah,
And,
no, that definitely. I felt
it was different. It was nice, and I enjoyed it. Got to get, we're going to start being here full time in a couple weeks, and from the time we're recording this, and yeah, so very great job, Kevin and Nick, and of course relate to your brother, who I'm sure watches the show anyway, and I think it's cool. It's a quantum leap,
Yeah.
for our company, and so more power to us, I guess, as well, because now we'll be able to do cool things on this wall, like you said.
Yeah.
And we have little shelves of toys.
Put up the Portillo photo.
He's right there.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Move, Colin.
I just like
You're in the
putting
way.
up-
You're blocking. There you
There
go.
we go.
Aw.
Should I?
There
I
he
can
goes.
move Portillo to a different spot.
No,
if
it's
we
fine.
want.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
I feel like
It's all fine.
Portillo should always be like right above.
He's right in the
Colin.
middle.
He's still dead
He should-
center
but
behind
he
us.
should always be right to Colin's like right above his shoulder. Like
always
he's a little
watching. Just
angel
always
above his
looking.
shoulder. I'm gonna move that for next
Can you
week.
do it where every episode it gets minusculely bigger?
Yeah.
So like we just
Until
don't know
one
until
day
it's
it's
the
just
entire
space.
wall over there.
Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
pure one, Tim Gettys, by the way.
Let Tim host.
Now I see you're drinking a bottled Coke.
I am in
You're kicking
honor
up your
of this.
heels.
It's been a while.
It has
It's been a while.
How
but
long
here
have
we
you
go.
been off soda, right?
No, I haven't been off.
You're trying to-
soda.
you're trying to
I've
lose
been
some weight.
drinking coffee on the show.
Yeah.
But this looks like it had to happen.
it had to happen today.
I was at the old Vietnamese sandwich shop down
Yeah.
the street. The Dinosaurs.
How
What
was
it's
the
called.
sandwich?
It was good. I got a spicy
Yeah.
tuna sandwich.
Okay.
It's like you're eating sushi in a sandwich.
I like sushi and I like sandwiches. It sounds like something I'd be up for.
Yeah, pretty dope. So here we go. Cheers.
If you didn't know, this is the Game Over Greggy show each and every week. 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather around this table. Why? Why are you cutting to that shot? He was doing it too, Kevin. Do you not understand how to use this?
That's wide, obviously.
We gave you all this equipment and no training, and you're telling me you don't know when to switch the
First
cameras?
off, Kevin has been doing a phenomenal job switching. Let's give him a hand.
Kevin, we love you. We're
Because
just
it's not easy. It's not easy.
we would never see. This is the only time we ever see the show. I never watch it. I have no idea what the product looks
Kevin,
like.
when you talk, can we hear you or no?
No. There's no way they
Gone?
can hear that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna.
Where's the other mic?
It's right here.
Oh, we got Kevin's got a microphone around here still. We're still doing
I
this.
was
for him?
excited for a minute.
I was like, damn, going back to the classic show.
Also, why is there just a roll of gaff tape right here?
Nobody can see it.
It was on the table. I threw it back there.
That's my bad.
No, it's fine. If you didn't know, this is the Game Over Greggy show. Around this table. Each bring a random topic of discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com/kindoffunny, where your support has done crazy things for our lives, like this entire set. But you can also get every episode early, along with a bunch of exclusive perks, goodies, and other things. If you have no money to toss our way, it's no big deal. Head over to youtube.com/kindoffunny, where we break the show up topic by topic, day by day, until the entire thing posts as one big MP3 in video for your amusement the following Friday.
It's goodies over there too.
Lots of goodies. Lots of goodies are everywhere. I'm starting. It's the first topic on the first show.
Inaugural.
We had said that we didn't want this to change us. We didn't want to have a highfalutin set, a table we were too. Stop looking at the monitor.
Sorry.
Highfalutin set, all this stuff where
Right.
we'd be afraid to use this and fuck it up and be stupid. So we're gonna make a paint can today.
Love it. What's a paint can?
I hate you. I hate you so much, Greg. I really do.
Oh, great.
This is such a dumb idea. I appreciate that we're dumb and we're stupid, but the idea of what paint can is, I want nothing to do with this except for the Mountain Dew.
So
Do you want to know the reason why I'm actually excited about this?
Why?
Because I shopped for 3 hours to find colorful felt coasters.
Yeah.
And now we get to use
Now
them.
we get to use them. Bring them out. Bust out the felt. We're going crazy today, everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
So paint can.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Colin.
Teal.
Teal.
Turquoise.
Get more black. All right, good. So paint can, of course, has been talked about on the show before. You can take one of these. And what it is,
Do I have to drink this?
yes, you have to at least try it. I don't expect anyone to finish it because you'll die. The idea behind it, of course, is this drink from my collegiate days at the University of Missouri. The Antlers drink it. You make it in a paint can. You pass it around at a tailgate. Everybody has a really good time. You don't remember much of the tailgate or the football game for that point.
You drink it. They drink it out of the paint can.
Right. So I bought a paint can. That's key to paint can. Now, if you wanted to get crazy at Halloween, we often drink out of the plastic pumpkins. Where you go around, you get the candy when you're a little kid. You can get that. You can use chewing gum to plug up any holes in the bottom, and then you can make a paint can in that and walk around and drink out of that.
Holy shit! Did you hear that, Colin?
I heard it, but I'm not digesting.
He's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Now,
welcome.
we're gonna
to
go
my
through.
world.
So we're going through everything you need here. Now, what you need is a 2 liter of Mountain Dew or Mountain Drop if you're cheap like we were at Safeway.
No, you're making this even worse. You got
No, you can't-
off-brand Mountain Dew.
You got to do what you got to do. So there was no 2 liter at Easy Money, so I had to buy all these little guys. I'm in there with the phone doing the calculation, trying to figure out how much 2 liter equates to in these guys. This is what I came
You
up with.
overdid it. I
Yeah, I
like
know,
that.
but there's
I
no
appreciate it.
There's no in between. All right, so you need a paint can. You need a 2 liter Mountain Dew. You need
What
as
the
an accoutrement.
fuck is that?
Accoutrements. You want the fresh mint leaves.
So fresh mint.
Smell some of that.
Oh my god, that's too fresh.
It's awesome fresh.
Oh,
You'll need
so
ice.
minty.
You'll need Everclear. Now, Everclear is probably the most important ingredient in it,
Holy
of course.
crap, man.
You need Everclear. Now, I didn't realize this until we were talking about this in Colin Moriarty Live, that California is full of a bunch of pussies. This Everclear is watered down. It's not right. This Everclear is only, 151 proof. It's supposed to be 190 or whatever. You're all a bunch of weirdos here,
You have
right?
better Mountain Dew though.
True.
The fine California mountains.
Then what you got to do is you got to go get Minute Maid frozen concentrate lemonade. Then you got to go get Minute Maid, frozen concentrate, limeade. These are very important. And so this is all key to the entire experience. So you need the 2 liter, you need these, you need that. Then now you need ice. We already covered that. Ice is back here.
Okay.
The other thing you need is for this tailgate drink, Tim, which I can tell you're already very
Is
excited
to have
about.
previously drank a lot of alcohol.
Huh?
So this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, you've drinking a lot of Keystone Light at this point.
Okay.
You had the
I can
30 pack of
role play.
Stones, you got there, you tore it up. Mizzou's getting ready to beat the shit out of somebody over there on Faroe Field. You're ready for it. You're excited for it. Then what you do is you go into the woods, and what you need to find is a stick. Now you go into the woods and you find a stick over by the tailgate spot, all right? Now, are these the same woods you've been peeing in? Of course they are. So you want to go to the top and grab one off a tree. The floor, bad place to start, right?
want a high stick.
But this adds a lot of flavor to it, a lot of character to it.
Oh.
So now, what I did though, is I'm bending the rules because I can do this, right? Well, the stick we're using is a stick from the old house, from the old set. Now this is one of the drumstick spoons we had at the house, and they're yours, right?
Yeah, I think my mom gave them to me.
Okay, cool. They aren't in circulation because they started to fall apart up here, but I thought it'd be good for this stirring part.
Half drumstick,
This stir-
half spoon.
Yeah, well, that's like
If the feeling of percussion comes over you and you're making a sauce or something like that,
exactly. And so then you just got to start combining it all. So we'll start here. I'm gonna help me out, Nick. Start putting some of this Mountain Dew in there.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're starting with the Mountain Dews. I need you to go there and start dumping them in. Okay. Now be gentle with them. Get them in there good. I'll crack them. There you go. You're doing it. Good job, Nick. He wants to block me. Now we'll go next to these limeades, right? I'm gonna start with the limeade. Now
I knew he was going to adjust something or do something. He's
he's
totally
just
distracted.
perfectionist. He doesn't care.
Just utterly distracted.
It's like a big toy. It's a brand new toy.
So you
All
got
this?
that, right?
I'm doing all this?
You do all 4 of those. Now, what you want with
God.
the limeade and the lemonade is half, Tim.
Oh, okay.
Every paint can gets
Don't get
half
too
of each
crazy.
side, right? But be careful with the splashback. I want to keep this table very clean.
All right.
So you do this. You go in there. Just like a good old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That sounded like a shit in a public bathroom.
It looks like a porta potty shit in here. I'm not gonna lie. Like when you look down.
Oh
why
yeah,
did
you're
I
like,
just do
what
that?
what
You had
happened in
to.
there?
If you're in a porta potty shit, you got it. Whoa, there you go. Oh my god. Hey, you know what, everybody? Still stupid. You know what? I thought we covered this in the preamble to this Constitution.
Oh my god.
Get that in there. Get that in there. All right, here we
I'm
go.
like, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm like trying to figure out how to get
out of it?
What? Well, oh my
You know
god!
what? Let me do this. Let me just go ahead.
Not all of it.
Just half. Just half,
Why,
Nick.
Why didn't you just put a whole one in?
Because
They're
one's
different.
That's
limeade,
not
one's
how
lemonade.
it's
Is this
made.
recipe moving
hasn't
too
been-
fast
do
for
you not
you?
understand at the lights?
Did you make sauce?
This is I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, cool. Now, the Everclear, Colin.
Yeah.
You might think you put it all in. You don't. You put half of the Everclear in, all right?
Really? Oh, a bunch of pussies.
Do we need to overcompensate though because of the
I don't
difference?
care.
The Everclear. Don't spill that, or it's going to take the paint off whatever it touches.
Jesus Christ.
When I spilled bourbon on our
All right, I went
coffee
too much.
table
I
and
put
it
too
took all
much
the
in there,
paint
but
off.
I am compensating.
Okay.
With what? More mint?
More Everclear.
Okay.
I'm covering up. So then you do this. Here you go. Now, you don't want to put all the mint in there, Tim.
In case you
Buy
want to
as
make more
twice as
later.
much mint as you need for no reason, and then
That's how you do it. You're never sure what you're going to need when you need it.
Well, half the mint's for
So
visual.
much mint.
There you go. That's good. That's a good amount of mint, I think.
So when do you just put the full thing of toothpaste in there? End it all.
Is there
when do we go blind?
If you
What,
have
what's
your
amazing?
first sip, you don't go
You know,
blind.
I'm gonna stop you right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna just scooch all this way a little bit, so that you and I are not reaching across the table. How's that sound?
Why don't we hold on? A
We
second.
should cover
done here.
that Mountain Dew before
Oh,
it
why
gets
isn't that
knocked
last
the
Mountain Dew in
fuck
there?
over.
Come on, man.
God, the smells. There's so many smells.
No, well, don't. It's getting high, and remember, we did buy too much Mountain Dew. I'll leave that there for you. You can have.
Yeah,
some.
one whole thing extra.
All right, so you do that. You want to push it in while you're saying that?
A little piece of mint here.
Oh God, thank you. I needed more
Not
mint.
that much. It's gonna be fine. Because it's paint can. It's meant to be made outdoors with God and nature, and when that's happening, you don't care what you're spilling, where you're spilling it. You know
Where's
what I mean?
amazing paint can from?
I ordered it off Amazon.
That's awesome.
I was very excited because I was like, I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot like I had to back in
Yeah.
college, and then I was like, wait a second, I went to
no,
college
you
in
told me this.
2001. Things have changed. I don't have to go anywhere for this. I had the groceries delivered. I didn't have to go buy the limeade and lemonade.
I appreciate that. I'm happy that it wasn't made from a used paint can because I
Oh
imagine
no,
you
that's
dumb
bad.
shits
I
did
think some
that.
antlers died doing that once. They
Really?
don't do that anymore.
Really?
No, not really.
I mean, I believed you.
Can't you just dump it in? If it takes you take one more scoop of ice, you've been doing. That's like the 15 scoop. You just dumped it in. All right.
Now I got them all worried because I was getting schmegma all over the damn set.
Ew, gross. All right, do that. Now you got to stir it up here good. We're going to stir it up nice and good. Because down there,
Now, normally,
what's chilling out is that frozen concentrate, and it's trying not. It's losing some of its. Sterility. I don't
Greg,
know.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did you get some of those gigantic party straws, like when you order a punch bowl?
No, now that is a very good point. We are not going to drink this the official Antler way. The Antler way, of course, would be that we would carry it with our fingers in it, inside the brim, around like this, and you would drink it like this.
So it gets all
And if
flies.
it was on, I think it was a tradition we started when I was there, actually, of the night before the KU game, right? After we had all shaved our heads into mohawks, and everybody had their dresses ready, we would sit in the Antler house in a giant circle and pass it around and toast random things and people until it was gone.
What do you think that you did to yourself during that 4-year career? Like,
I'm pretty sure the basement of the Antler house is what gave me cancer.
that's possible.
That was always the joke because I remember we moved in and we're like, oh my God, this basement's filthy and it's filled with storm windows. And then one summer, Hayes cleaned up all the storm windows and we're like, let's go down there and play a drinking game where we throw things into cups that you drink after. And we were like, yeah. I was like, that doesn't seem healthy. That doesn't seem like the
How
right
did
thing to do.
Appalachia spill into Missouri to this extent? You were all thinking it.
My good
Someone
Lord.
should just say it.
Look at that Mountain Dew being lit, straight looking like radioactive waste.
There you go.
Well, that's what Mountain Dew in general, isn't it?
Holy crap, but it's glowing.
Gorgeous.
What's with you're just wasting paper towels.
Can you not worry about you've literally not questioned one decision him or Kevin have made buying here. You're gonna bust my balls over the paper towels. All right,
Yeah.
so here we go. Nick, you get to go first.
Save
You're
the paper towels.
You're the party boy. Well, I'll get everybody a glass, is
God.
what I'm saying, and then we'll do it. Now, again, not how you should drink this, everybody.
Out of
Not
a
how you
walking
should
mug,
drink
that's
this.
exactly how you should
No,
drink
not that. I
everything.
mean, you should pass it around with your friends and drink. You might say, what if somebody's got a cold like you do right now? You think you're getting right now, Greg, and you don't want to infect your friends. Theoretically, Everclear will kill it. But we got the wussy Everclear here. You don't know if it'll kill it. You know what I'm saying, Tim?
I know exactly what you're saying, Greg.
But this is
This
a
actually
delicacy.
smells like paint thinner.
I'm going to tell you it's going to be delicious, though.
Okay.
Do you believe me?
No. Yeah, I do.
Thank you. Come here, give me one of these. Tim, how excited are you? Because you're a big drinker. Now, you like Moscow Mules.
I do.
This
That's
is
why,
pretty
to
much
be
a Moscow
completely
Mule.
fair,
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely. It's definitely a
I'm not
must.
too worried
Do you
about
want
it.
to try it first and make sure it's accurate paint can before? Because the mixture might be off.
No, let's
I think it's
just
going to be
dive
fine.
right
I
in.
think it's going to
Okay.
be fine. Yeah. I mean, I haven't drank a paint can in a good decade. So
I think we can tell it's done all of its damage.
somebody's college somewhere. I don't know. What? There we go.
We can see the remnants of the paint can every day, though.
There was a lead-lined paint can I drank out of. All right, here we go. Cheers. You get a good smell. Yeah, okay.
It smells like a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, told you.
To be
Told
fair,
you.
to be
To the
fair.
new studio, to the future, kind of funny. May she forever be the dumbest thing we do. And see, that's delicious. You can talk all the shit you want. You don't
Holy shit,
taste the
that's good.
Everclear at all.
That's
bad.
really dangerous.
That tastes like a Moscow Mule
It's not bad.
with
really good.
Mountain Dew,
Sure.
which I'm not gonna lie, I am fucking in love with this thing.
Right?
Thank you for bringing me into this in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, to be very clear,
Can I just
we got
go
a lot
order
of
a paint can?
we got a lot of work to
bar?
do today, and the paint can will sneak up on you. You should make that one sip there I've given you. Make that last.
I'm already
Oh
hammered.
yeah.
It goes well with coffee.
I have a dinner reservations at 10:15, so I'm gonna take it easy.
Okay.
I gotta be up late tonight.
Yeah, you do.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? Putting some work in?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You don't
I'm
gotta
just
show
trying
work.
We're just trying to go to dinner.
Oh,
You're just trying to go to dinner, but you're gonna end
trying
up
to get something to eat.
All right.
heading straight to motherfucking Pound Town.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well,
You
you
gonna get a full pound burger?
guys are terrible.
No,
Why
I'm
would
sorry.
you?
I got
Now, to Nick's credit, Nick's very tired.
I am
Nick
giving
hasn't
2 more
been on
weeks.
the last couple shows that well.
Christ.
He's been trying to catch up to
I'll
himself.
get
He's
there.
doing
I'll
it fine.
get there.
But this is paint can. It's delicious. It's what got me through
I'm into
college.
it. I'm really into
many
it.
a staggering Mizzou loss was forgotten by this drink. Many relationships were started with this drink. Many relationships ended. I've seen people fall out of trees after drinking it. It's no big deal.
Trying to get the stick for the next one. They're just climbing.
The best.
See, that's the thing is I don't like the idea of the stick, and I don't like the idea of everybody sharing the same thing.
Sure.
But I love the idea of the drink.
Yeah.
I'm into
And
it.
you're enjoying it so far. Yeah.
I want you to get hammered.
That's
and
a
then do
bad
Gamescast
idea.
after this.
It'll
Just
sneak
see
up
what
on you. Don't
happens.
do that. Yeah. I think my favorite paint can memory, we'll say it right, that is a distinct paint can memory from college, right, is when the first time we were doing it in the Antler house. I think we were passing the paint can around, everybody's doing the drinks and making toast and stuff, blah, blah, blah. At one point, it got to our friend Travis, who is a mountain of a man. Biggest human being I've ever been
That's
in the
coming
presence
from
of for a
you.
long time. Yeah, exactly.
You are a mountain of a man.
And he was, we'd all had enough of this paint can where bad decisions were just the only decisions. And he had it and made a toast. And then he went, and he punched our ceiling. And he was big enough that he did punch like a visible hole in our ceiling. And then everyone else in the circle started jumping up trying to punch our ceiling. And my friend Kyle had to come in and be like, no, you can't do this.
No. Can you imagine just being the upstairs neighbors and a fucking giant's hand just pops through the floor?
There was another time after Paint Can at a tailgate. You know, again, it's just a tailgate. So maybe it was the circling up with the Keystone Light. Maybe it was the shots. Maybe it was just not, partying all night long, being a bunch of idiots, right? Mm-hmm. And this is, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I have already told you my most Missouri story. We've talked about that before on this show.
I'm glad that everything made it over from the old studio.
No problem. If I'm lying, I'm dying. God damn. One of my most Missouri. You heard the most Missouri story. This is definitely a runner-up to it. So where the Antlers tailgated when I was there, and I think they still do, right? Backed up to the softball field and then the football practice field.
I'm familiar.
And this is all fenced in. You are not, but I appreciate you rolling with me and being being a bro. There you go. Paint Can Bros for life. Mm-hmm. We're sitting, and now this is actually a memory that I've only heard about because I fucked up and I was so hungover I left the tickets back home, so I had to go back and get the tickets because I was in charge that year for the football game. But the story goes that everybody's been drinking, Paint Can, having a great time, being a bunch of college kids, and they notice on the football field, the football practice field up there that's fenced in, but you cut through to go to the game, there's a deer. A deer has come and now it is running around completely crazy. It doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? It can't figure out how to get there. There's people here. Deer don't want to be around people. That's the kind of thing. Our friend, we'll call him Ted. Not his real name, but there's no reason for real names. You know what I mean? We're not going to drag people through the mud here.
Was Bob from South Carolina there?
No, Bob's not from... I didn't know Bob from South Carolina yet, sadly. Ted sees this happening. Mm-hmm. Ted, country boy. He's
good old Ted, yeah.
He's done a few things in his life involving all sorts of... Yeah, exactly. Hunting and whatnot. He's not afraid of an animal of this size or stature.
Especially not no deer.
Exactly. And he's been drinking a little bit. And he's shirtless. And his plan is he wants to tackle this deer. And so what he decides to do is, if I'm lying, I'm dying, Tim. He goes up into position where there's only one out. Eventually, this thing's got to either come out the way we are, right down our hill into our tailgate spot, or figure out all the way over there. But it's already there. It's going to figure this out eventually. Deer comes, cuts out, Ted, right around the neck, wrestles it to the ground. Now, once he's got it on the ground, not a lot of logic going on. Ted's decision at this point is to start trying to break its neck. At which point, adults who haven't been drinking since 6 a.m. or whatever walk by and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Let this deer go. And he lets the deer go and it runs away. But I've never heard of a human being tackling a deer and then getting it to the ground and going like, this is as far as I planned. I don't know what to do with this. And what do we do now?
Is this the same? Is Ted the same giant guy that just broke?
Oh, no.
So this is a tiny little dude.
No, not a tiny little dude. I'm trying to think.
Mid-sized Ted.
How many giants did you live with?
No, he wasn't a giant. He was our. I don't want to. He was our best looking one. He was cut. He was jacked. He was yoked, as you would say.
Did he have something to prove? Was he that type of jacked?
No, he was a fun guy.
I'm gonna fuck up that deer.
He might have said something like that. I don't know. I wasn't there for that part.
Fuck up that deer.
This is one of those things. I come back with all these tickets and we're like, Ted just tackled the deer. And I was like, what?
What do you think the deer told his deer friends when he got away?
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
I just barely got away.
What? Why did he emphasize bear?
No idea.